Hello, people. This is Teacher Calvin, and welcome to another episode of Science I Can Do.
Question 1. The diagram shows organism M growing on a slice of bread. It breaks down the bread and absorbs nutrients from it. All right, which one of the following belong to the same group of living things as M, which is the mole? Do you think a fern belongs to the same group as the mole? No. Why? Because a fern makes its own food, right? This one doesn't make its own food, they feed on the bread. So you cannot pick A. Anything with A, in this case, is wrong. We will eliminate number one. Why? Because it's A there. We cannot pick a fern. So anything with A, I eliminated. Yes? So you see what I left with? Option B and D and B and C. Hey, if I have no time, I don't have to evaluate B is definitely correct. Yes, no. Okay. So a yeast, yes, it belongs to the same group as the mole. Okay, can. And how about in that case, I just concentrate on C and D. Yes, no. Okay. So this D is a mushroom. You go for the obvious one. Mushroom. Is it same grouping as the mole? This is a mushroom growing on those dead logs. So the mushroom doesn't make its own food. It grows on those non-living things like the log, yeah, dead already. So which one would be more appropriate? The mushroom or the bacteria? The bacteria grows where? Sometimes the bacteria in your body, right? Yes. So would you pick the mold to be this mushroom or you pick bacteria, which is in your body? Which one would be a better answer? C or D? Huh? Number D, right? Yes or no? So the answer is number two. Fungi, which is the mushroom and the yeast. Bacteria is not fungi. Moving on to question number 2. The picture shows 6 animals. Based on the information given, which of the following shows the correct number of animals in each group? Okay, you know what are mammals, right? Mammals are covered with hair. D is a mammal. D is the author diving. So D is a mammal. Yes. What else is a mammal? This is your C. So your C is a seal, is a mammal as well. Okay, anyway, a seal is a mammal. It's covered with hairs. There are 2 mammals here. So number 3 is wrong. Okay, again, this is just classification of animals. Hello? Yeah, can. So number 3 is definitely wrong because it says only 1 mammal. So if you pick number 3, guarantee wrong. Do you understand, Lovey? Fish. Wow, they're also so good. Fish also, they say 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. Okay? Right? Which is a fish? Do you know what's a fish? Yeah, fish is a fish. There's only one fish. Fish has the scales, can swim. Hello? Breathe through gills. Do you see amphibian here? Amphibian are those frogs, salamanders. They breathe through the wet skin, moist skin. Yeah, you know what's amphibian, man? Amphibians are frogs, salamander. You know salamander? Yes, huh? Okay. So can you see how many birds here? Huh? 2 birds. Why? A bird has a beak, right? Covered with feathers. Yes, no? Beak. You know what's a beak, right? Yes. So here, this bird has a beak. This is duck is a beak. Can you see the beak? Yes. And this as well. Yeah. It's a penguin. Yes. So there are 2 birds here. So in that case, there's a bird. Wow, everything is correct. So definitely it's not number 4 because there's no amphibian here. So answer is not number 4. It's going to be 1 and 2 only. So all of them are the same for 1 and 2. Mammal, fish, correct, bird, correct. So now we have to see the amphibian and reptile. Do you see any amphibian here? Or you see a reptile here? What do you think this is? A turtle, right? A reptile. What is a reptile? Very good. Reptiles are covered with scales, outer covering. outer covering of reptile is covered with scales. Yeah. I know the fish is also covered with scales, but they are not reptile. Reptiles are like a lizard, crocodiles, okay, and your turtle. They have scales on their body, outer covering. Okay. You see those lizards, crocodiles, and this type of turtles, they breathe through lungs, whereas a fish breathes through gills. The fish is not a reptile. Okay, you see those lizards on the wall? Those are reptiles. Yeah, you see those chameleons? Those are reptiles. Okay, you know why? They have, this is a classification of outer coverings, like the bird outer covering is feathers. Do you understand? That's why you have two birds here, because outer covering is feathers. The otter and the seal outer covering is hair. This one outer covering is scales, but it breathes through gills. Okay, reptiles are like lizard, turtle. Here, this guy. Okay, again. Yeah, the outer covering here is scales as well, but it breathes through lungs. If this guy stays underwater a long time, he will die. It's caught in fisherman net and tangle underwater, it will die. Just like a whale, it has to come out for air. Have you seen a turtle scales before? This is a turtle. Yeah. Can you see the scales on the legs? Okay. All these are scales. Can you see that? I magnify to show you. Can you see? You can flick them off, like, see? Scales. Can you see all the scales on his legs? Yeah, hello? Of course, it has shell as well, but you see, the legs here all covered with scales. Can you see now? Yeah? Do you think crocodile have scales? Can you see a crocodile scales? Yeah? Can you see a crocodile body full of scales? So these are called reptiles. Okay, Ken? So based on the information given, which shows the correct number of animals in each group? Answer would be number? Huh? 2, yes. Yeah, the others I eliminated. This one, there's no amphibian. Amphibians are frogs. Yeah, and salamander. I just show you as well, before we close out, because I just want to be in detail. Then amphibians. Number 3, the diagram shows different stages in the life cycle of a flowering plant. Is the adult plant, right? When they are adult, they can have fertilization and give rise to fruits. Fruits come the seeds, yes? Fruits and seeds come together, right? Inside the fruits, there are seeds. And when some animal eat the fruit, they spit out the seeds, and the seeds grow into a little seedling. The seeds here then start germinate, the roots come out first. Then after that, the shoot come out. Yes, with longer roots now. And then when it become a young plant here, and then become the adult. Based on the information given, which statements are correct? Pollination and fertilization occurs between B and C. You see, when you have a flower, do you have pollination? You know what's pollination? The transfer of the pollen grains to a stigma. So when you have a flower, you are going to have pollination because there's a flower here. So flower has pollination. After pollination, fertilization occurs. So yes, these two processes happen between B and C. So my answer must have A. If you don't have A, I cannot pick. Which one? Eliminated. I need A to be true. Because pollinations happen when there's a flower here. And fertilizations happen after pollination. That's why with the flower here, see, it says pollination and fertilization occur between stage B and C. Definitely true. So A is true. I need A to be the part of the answer. Which one doesn't have A? Yeah, 3. Then I will throw away that. If you pick 3, you sure die. It is not going to be the answer. And let's continue. The stages shown the growth and reproduction of a living thing. Is it true? Does it show the stages of growth and reproduction of a living thing? Is a plant a living thing? Yes. Does it shows reproduction? There, it shows the flower, pollination, fertilization, right? Right? Growing the seed and then reproduce a new seedling, right? Yes. Does it show reproduction? Yes. More plants come out due to the seeds. Does this shows growth? Does it show is growing? Yes, from seedling to become young plant to adult. So B is an answer or not? Is it correct? I'm looking for statements that are correct. Lovey here. Then I'm looking for state it. The question is looking for statements that are correct. So is B a correct answer? Yes. So my answer must have A and B. So which one is definitely cannot pick? Yeah, pick number one also tag. Yes. So now the problem is number two got A, number four got A, number two got B, number four got B. Now we have to go and decide whether C is true or not. Yes or no? Okay, let's study number C, what it says. Dispersal and germination of seeds occur between C and D. Here, the fruits, does it have to disperse the seed? Yes, disperse. Then all the seeds will drop onto the ground, right? Disperse that. This one, right? This one, because there's a pot, so they spit by explosion. So the seeds drop on the ground. Does it germinate into a seedling? That germinate into a young tree like that. Can you see? From the seed, grow roots, grow shoot, and then become a seedling. Can you see now? So is this statement correct? Dispersal and germination occurring between C and D? You have the seed dispersal and the seedling happening here? Yes. Yes, no. Yes, so C is correct, right? So that means I have to pick A, B, C. So where is the answer? Number 4.
Thanks for watching. And if you like what you see, do give us a thumbs up, share, and subscribe.